Please watch Cricket Lover with Imran Sarwar.
Hi, Cricket Lovers, Imran Sarwar, Los Angeles, California. Today I'm going to talk about World Cup and Pakistan team. It's very unfortunate that the Pakistan team, you can blame anybody. They did this, they did this. They call it in America passing the puck. Puck is the game they played ice hockey here. The ball they use, they call it puck. That's what they call it. Passing the puck, I would say that in Pakistan. When you don't pick the right guys, that's what happened. When you don't pick up the right guy, they have two guys they had. They didn't give a chance to that Hassan, quick bowlers. He was the only quick bowler Pakistan had. I don't understand that the psyche of the Pakistan coach, that they had all three quick bowlers, all left armer. Why didn't he give a chance to right-hander? Right-hander quick bowler, left armer quick is a big difference. He can make a big difference in a team. But unfortunately, they didn't do it. I just don't understand that. Why didn't they do it? And then they had one good batsman, Abid Ali. They didn't give him a chance. That kiddo, they were sitting there. First they dropped him because he was a good wicket keeper. That's why they dropped him. You need to put a check and balance. Look at any other team. Nobody performed that. They drop him and they pick the other guy. Pakistan was the one team, they get that player on his previous record. Which is horrible. Terrible. I just don't get that. How come Pakistan did this like this? Fakhar Zaman made only 10 games, he made only 2 or 3 games run. If he's not performing, drop him. Get the opening batsman in. But they made a mistake. Because they have no brain, they don't use the brain. Pakistan coaching center, captain is also, he's kind of out of his mind. He was trying to make sure that his spot stays in the game because he knew it. His batting is horrible. You know, all World Cup, he was hiding himself. He was hiding himself before. He was not coming up when they needed. When they needed him, he didn't come up and bat. He couldn't take pressure. That's what the captain is. Captain, when you are needed, you go there and perform. In the lots of games, he kept horrible. He dropped 3 catches, then he didn't bat well. That's why he's not there now. They dropped it possibly. I think I'm so dejected on Pakistan performance in the World Cup that unfortunately, I just don't want to hear the news from Pakistan. Because what they didn't give the right guy chances in this World Cup. They didn't use a quick bowler. They didn't use the batsman Abid Ali. Somehow they got the horrible guy, that Asif Ali. I don't know where did they pick him from. He dropped a few catches in the World Cup, crucial catches. Then his batting is horrible. Then what happened? They ended up dropping him. That's where the Pakistan cricket's brain is, coach and captain and all these guys. When you are a player, when you are a batsman, or you know all-rounder, it's not only hitting everything in the air, even the sixes. No, hitting sixes is not the game. What is the game? You need to play on the ground. That's where you go for the big runs. This guy Asif Ali is a horrible player. Everything wants to play in the air. That's why he didn't make lots of runs. He will go, the best he will do, that somebody will, won't racket him that good, he will go and make some runs. It's not like this. He's not a bowler. You are using him as a batsman. He's a horrible batsman. I can understand he's kind of batsman. If he's all-rounder, I can understand that. Because I was all-rounder. I can understand that. If I made 20, 30, 35 runs, okay. But when I come to bowl, I'm going to get a few, 2 or 3 quick wickets. And that's where I'm going to do good for my team. But unfortunately, it was not like this. It was not like this. That's why Pakistan lost the game. That's why Pakistan was sent out of the World Cup. That's why, because, no braining. The coach of the Pakistan team, I mentioned again, Australian threw him out from the pavilion because he was no good. He doesn't, first of all, there's no favoritism. What the hell was the Inzamamul Haq going there? What the hell was doing there? What he was doing, I tell you that. He was just trying to make sure that his nephew, he's a good player. His nephew will be in a team. Whether he perform or he doesn't perform. He made runs in one game. In other games, he was like 20, 30, 20, 30. No, you don't go like this. You gotta make big runs in these teams. That's why he was there. That's why in Zamam, I don't understand that. It's horrible on his behalf that he was there. He was putting pressure on the captain. He was putting pressure on the dressing room. Did you see Indian chief selector? No, he was not there. I saw only Tendulkar, Ganguly, all these top players. Nobody was there. In Zamam, he's the chief selector. Why was he there? I just don't get that. That's where is the problem with the Pakistan system. There's a job. You have done the job. That's it. You're out of there. You have no business with the team. That's why he was there, to make sure the pressure on the captain, all that. My nephew needs to play, whether he performs or he doesn't perform. I like that guy. But he didn't make lots of runs. He made lots of batsmen that made runs to get the next game, to get into the name in the next game. No. The Abid Ali is the only player that guy will go. He'll take care of the business. He plays beautiful shots. Again, I will talk about that guy. Possibly he's from poor family. That's what happens in Pakistan. That's why the damn Pakistan team doesn't get anywhere. Then what they do? They invoke help from Allah. Allah is Rabbul Alameen. He is Lord for everybody, not only for Muslim. You have to do something. Then tell Lord, help us. Inshallah means, I know these people use Inshallah. Even you taught, your coach was saying Inshallah. What does it mean? It's not that. You have to do something too. You do your best, then you leave the rest on Lord. Without you doing your best, you are leaving everything on Lord. It's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. And then it happened like this. And then they went back and they were talking all smack, all this, that country's that, this country is this country. No, you have to do your job. God help those who help themselves. You did not help yourself. How come God will come and help you? It's a game. It's not a party. It's a transitional game, cricket. It's a 50-over game. First 50 over you bowl, then next 50 over you bat. But unfortunately, they didn't do it right. That's why Pakistan team was not there. They lost earlier. Anyway, they were not good enough. Had they played a better game, quite possible they would have gone through up, but they didn't do it. That's why they were out of there. In the first game against West Indies, they played a horrible cricket. If you watch my program, I'm sure you would know it. They played horrible cricket against West Indies. Scared, they pissed in their pants. I played here with top class bowler, quick bowler. Will bowl more than 90, 94, 95 miles per hour. And I played them on the concrete. How much in that? How quick that ball will come to you. Fadil Edward is one of the 10 quickest bowler in the world. I played him on the concrete. My cricket on the concrete I played him. Straight played, no problem. You come in, faster you bowl, harder I'm gonna hit you. Then we were sitting together and all that. He was talking to me and I'm gonna go try for the West Indies team, and he was in the West Indies later on. Then he played for Mumbai Indian too in IPL. Now he's playing county cricket in England. I get a county cricket chance too. The guy came from England. His name was Nick Tilley. His daddy was test player from England. He said I played against him. He played for you. I beat the crap out of him. Hit him big one. Then bowling, I got him. He said, Imran, come. I'll get you in England. I'll make sure that you play a few leagues game, and I'll put you in county cricket. But when you're in America, you don't want to jeopardize yourself. You don't want to take the chance. You go from here and go and try to in England. That's why it pisses me off when the Pakistani cricketers, they don't play proper cricket, they don't select the right guys, and they shit their pants. Then after that, they chop, they jump, talking back home. He did this, he did this, he did. No. You have to see and scrub every neck yourself. Then tell somebody else. This is Imran from Los Angeles, California. I'm pissed off. That's why I'm doing this program. How come New Zealand won? New Zealand played in the final and England played in the final. Why? There's something going. When you don't do it right, that's what happens. This is Imran from Los Angeles, California. I want you to watch my program. I want you to please like my program and subscribe it. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.